Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm just getting ready, getting comfortable. I'm doing some goblins in the background. There's one more hero that I want to get to level 100 today. And we're gonna start. This is going to be, I think, maybe a longer stream. Because we'll try Vortex. I mean, might not be that long because there's no much I can improve because I'm missing equipment and I refuse to spend too much stamina on the equipment. But there are a few things that I want to show you, as this will be a base for my YouTube video for those of you who are running a Rook and are wondering what artifacts will work for the team. So yes, Rook is back today. We obviously unlocked level 100, so Rooks are back. Okay, they will overtake, obviously at this stage they will not overtake the Inspiration 5 teams yet, which I'll show you on my server as an example. But they are slowly taken over and they will eventually, okay? It's nothing that can be avoided. So we'll go over what I'm building and why I'm building that as well. Didn't have much time to test. So most of it will be very basic, what I've done, but we will try and improve it going forward. So stream manager, I'm just making sure I got everything right. So hello LND and welcome Epicurus. Oh man, Epicurus, that sucks. Beyond Frey, Sharlach and Huldork. Ooh. Hi Keldek, how are you doing? Did you manage to save your teams yet? That's a fail. Yeah, so my goblin team is not using any food. It's full auto. And as you can see, sometimes it fails. Still recovering from vacation. Nice. I mean, Alendi, it's worth it if you're lucky. If you watched my 2 last summoning sessions, I would say it's worth it. Oh, you got 90 million with Rook. Not too bad. But you will learn a thing or two from me today, Keldek. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the artifacts I invested. I invested on my main account. I leveled up an artifact that I want to test, okay? So there will be an artifact that will be quite useful. So I want to show you this. You're not pushing too hard this season. Yeah, this season I'm taking it slow as well. I'm on holiday as well, so most of the mornings I spend outside. So I don't have as much time to play as I would love to. 58, I think that's enough. So last hero to level 100, that's going to be my main team at almost level 100, because obviously supports are not that important, but there we go, Whisk. Hi Iris, welcome. Those who are watching me on YouTube, can you see everything? Is everything okay? Because it's quite quiet on YouTube. And I don't know why Restream is causing some issues as well. Okay, so level 100, Rook team is back, baby. So let's look at the current standings, okay? Because there are a few things. Oh, wow, LND, that's good. That's very good what you got there. Okay, so today's standing, and quite interesting. Obviously, everyone's damage has skyrocketed compared to yesterday. As you can see, basically doubled. Most people will double their damage because we unlock level 100. We can craft legendary equipment. And sorry. Let me just prepare this as a base for the video, okay? So hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how the meta have shifted after we get level 100 unlocked basically. And as you can see, yesterday everyone was doing 85 million. Today we're doing over 100 million with this similar teams. while Rook is popping, you can see Rooks around on the table, few here, but still the Inspiration 5 teams are doing very good. As you can see, Nastienka, those big Koreans, they're gonna use their best teams basically. If they had Rook already leveled, they would. As you can see, Friday here, 134 million with his Rook. And later down the road, we still have this high level Baldels. There's another Rook here, 107 million, very good equipment on that Rook. But we still can see Perkunte doing over 100 million. So it's not end for the Perkunte team, and it is still doing really well. We can see Buddy here, he's running a low Rook. I mean, by low, he doesn't have the exclusive artifact, so that is really impressive here. He's using Sacredia instead of Dargo, so that's also another good thing I would say that is I'm using. But you will see Astaion. Astaion is still being used by Rook teams, and I'm gonna run a few tests here to show you how different artifacts behave and what's the difference between Whisk with Witches Remain and Dargo with Witches Remain. Hi Tom Noel, welcome. Perhaps I'll finally get Clepsydra points. It's terrible not to be in top 500. Oh wow, Iris, you're not getting anything there. Oh, that sucks. Oh, if Rook passive didn't work, he would probably go down quite significantly, because you see this 30% extra damage. That also means extra damage from all other heroes. So that is huge, okay? That damage is huge. So first things first, let's go with this team. So this is a team. So this is a team that can do 98 million damage. Now, the issue with this team is eventually at around 60 stacks, you need to manually cast Sunnaro's ultimate. Otherwise, our tank Astaion dies, despite having quite good stats. She just dies, she's squishy, so we need to manually cast Sunnaro's ultimate. Now, I'm also using Pipe Organ because we can survive 150 stacks. If you put the Gatekeeper stuff, you will be able maybe to survive an extra stack, but overall this is better. This gives you a huge damage increase through all the fight. And as you can see, first thing that you'll notice is I'm not using the Corrosion artifact, and the reason for that is because we're running bad equipment at the moment. It's very hard to get crit rate and crit damage, but with Astaion constantly healing, Poison of the Swamp has out-damaged the Shroom, the Toadstool, okay? I've done the test with the Toadstool. This team does on average 64 million before Astaion dies, and it does 78 million with the Poison of the Swamp before Astaion dies. So this is the tests I've done, and I'm gonna quickly show you what I mean by when Astaion dies. So when we run it at 10 speed, we will get to a certain amount of stacks before Astaion dies, and that's around 6-minute mark. So let me show you that. No, Miss Noctis, no info about the anniversary event. If they disable his passive, it won't be a nerf for Rook. That will be a huge nerf to Rook. This will be a huge nerf to Rook and the team. So yeah, but I mean, they don't need to disable it. They can lower it on the bosses. That's one thing they should do. They should start somewhere, because, you know, at this stage, Rook will still compete against others, but once you get the better equipment in 2 weeks, there will be no one stopping Rook. So as you can see, here we are, 50 stacks. Astaion is still alive, right? But she is gonna get smashed eventually by the single target skill, and this is why we cast as a Sunnaro's ultimate. So on average, this can go up to 78 million in total. Now, if we change this artifact to the Corrosion artifact, the damage will go lower. So if I go here and I do this, basically, I'll reduce the crit damage quite significantly and crit rate as well, but I'll get extra attack. So I'm at 5,000 attack right now. Yeah, so as I said, by doing that, we're reducing the crit rate and crit damage, but we're getting attack, which in reality transfers into a lower damage output by our team. No, Keldek, I think it will be worse later on. You know, once we get Calavera, she will be better. Until we unlock the 5 affinity, Astion is the better choice. So as you can see, Astion died and the damage is at 73 million, which is 2 million less. Okay, but it's less. And if you compare the damage that Rook done, it's basically the same here. Rook is doing less damage with it, and even Dargo is doing less damage with it. Now, this might obviously change once we have access to proper equipment, as we will do very good damage even without it, and the corrosion artifact might overtake it. But at this stage in the game, this is way better. Now, as I said, this is with Whisk, applying witches remain, because I like this simple timings, okay? The timings for the supports are not ideal. We will eventually, once we get to the 60 mark, we will go and apply this scenario ultimate before the boss's single target. And the reason for that is because Astion just dies. She gets one-shotted because we're not using any kind of shield, okay? If I went with the Gatekeeper staff, she might have survived even if I casted that at 16.5, okay? But without that, we're still trying to boost the damage because we can survive 150 and then everything dies anyway. So if we change it, and the only difference here is that we moved Whisk's equipment to Dargo's, the damage will be very similar. It's not going to be higher, it's not going to be lower, but obviously with an RNG, it is very similar. And I prefer still using Whisk as a Witch's Remain applier. Staff on Sunarel is not worst, but there's no point of using it before Vortex 4. Because with the equipment I have, this team can survive 150 stacks. You'll see that even without this, they just die. And without that mythic equipment, without that mythic chest, his shield and heal is not that quite good as well. I mean, also keep in mind that I don't really have good equipment. So the shield is not huge, while building the attack is not that hard. So as you can see, this team will do very similar damage. I didn't test Ifyr. I can't really find a content for him. So yeah, as you can see, 77 million, very similar. Actually, this is a good RNG here because we're getting to 80 million. So as you can see, depending on RNG, this team's basically perform similarly, but it all depends on who you want to push. When it comes to the damage, Whisk does more damage. He does on average 1.5 million more damage than Dargo. When Dargo is the main damage dealer, she does like 10 million. He's doing 11 million at this stage. So overall, this team has better potential when it comes to the highest damage, but it's not that hard to set up as well. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So if you look at the timings, it's basically very similar. We start with Dargo and then we just move Whisk later, followed by Rook, and supports are exactly the same just for this purpose here. The timings obviously will change once we get to Vortex 4, as we will go with staff instead of the pipe organ there to survive longer, as it's going to be very hard this season to survive 150 stacks. So yeah, now what I mean by the team's potential, you saw me doing 78, 80 million, but this team can do way more damage, and my equipment is really bad. I got terrible runes. I don't even have attack percentage legendary chest. I only have one crit gloves, that Cyril set gloves. So as you see, this is way from being really optimized. But it works, and I'll show you how much damage we can do when we start manually casting Scenario's ultimate, because that is a big change. That's something that will keep Astaion alive. And I tried Astaion with Witch's Remain instead of Horn, and put in 3 damage artifacts on my damage dealers. At this stage, it does not work because the equipment is terrible. Maybe in the later stages we will be able to do that and survive and do more damage because we will apply more corrosion. But obviously, once we unlock 5 affinity, Astaion is getting benched. So the issue with this team again is you need to slow down. Okay, you need to slow down the game and manually cast it, which is annoying. And as you can see, even with attack penalty, Astaion is taking like 80% of the damage from the boss. With Oasis set, which was bugged early in the morning, we couldn't craft it. She will be way better than with Ancestral Protection, but it is what it is at the moment, and we need to make sure she's getting invincibility before that happens. You can speed it up a little bit until the boss casts ultimate and slow it down again to speed the whole process. But when I do that, this team is doing 98 million and above, depending on the RNGs. But it is quite annoying. But sadly, that's the reality with Scenario. As if you want to really push the limits, this is how you play it to survive the longest you can. As I said, it's quite annoying and it's not good for those of you who really want to just play the Vortex and be done with it. Luckily, we have this 10 speed now, which really helps, and it's very, very handy. So yeah, Astaion's healing is not that powerful, although obviously since she heals over time and it's based on her healing, she will out-heal Scenario, but it is not ideal. I believe eventually she will be replaced by maybe even Ogog on Vortex 4, and maybe Furbuff with the Kunch that will help us have double defense penalty, and definitely will be replaced by the new hero Calavera that we'll get from the mid-season event. But as you can see, 97 million, we're at 120 stacks, so I'm actually ahead of the curve that I usually am, and I'll do over 100 million damage. But I got a little bit better equipment now, which I will apply to my heroes and see if I can recreate it, because once we get to 150 stacks, Scenario can't keep Astaion alive anymore and she will fall. So she will be dead, and there's nothing saving her, okay? As you can see, the team is surviving quite well despite having low healing from Astaion, but that is enough. And if we had access at this stage to the mythic chest, this will be so much better. But obviously it's RNG, and I'm not going to spend that much stamina early on, because I prefer to level up heroes that I need and focus on my strategy that I've done every season and it worked wonders. So 140, she's going to die now. No matter what happens, she's dead. This will not help her, so we might as well just speed up the fight and see the outcome, which will be 117 million without min-maxing really, because I got better equipment now. So this again shows you the power of the new artifact, Poison of the Swamp, providing more corrosion to the team at this stage than the corrosion artifact. The difference between Whisk and Dargo as the main Witches Remain appliers, and the power of Astion again. Kryze is very OP and probably the real meta, yeah, but he's very hard to get. You got 134 million with Ogok and Kryzes, wow. And you probably saved already. Oh, not you, someone else. Oh, the other guy, yeah, but okay, so I'll show you that guy. I wouldn't count that guy, Kaldek, right? This is Friday we're talking about. So Friday has Kryzes I5, Whisk I5, Ogok I2. Yeah, so, and also look at his equipment. I believe this team, that if he had used my team instead, he will do more. Because this is huge. Look, he's got even attack percentage equipment. His Rook is a beast. If he used my team, he would do more damage than this. You saw, I did 117, and let's compare his equipment to mine. He's an exclusive, yeah. So look at my equipment. Not even much in sets. The only thing I got is Cyril. So if he used my team that I just showed, he would do way more. Crisis 5-star, oh, a lot. This guy is huge, but he's also smart. Okay, from what I heard, he actually knows how to play the game. So we saw what damage I could do with this team. So this works, yeah. This is going to be my main with Dargo being the Witches Remain applier. But now we can min-max. As you can see, I'm not really using the best equipment here. So there's one thing that I want to try. And these are the gloves that I have, right? Okay, so these are the gloves. Now I wonder if I can get crit damage here. Obviously I can't. That's obvious, right? I'll lose a lot crit rate. I think that will be too much, and getting attack percentage is not what I want. But what if I can use this to get the set bonus? Let's see if that will help with the damage. And then I go here and I do this. Okay, just for the sake of this. And again, what I need to do is I need to test the 6-minute mark instead of the 8-minute mark. Because if every time I go for this 8-minute mark, basically I'm losing so much time. As you can see, definitely didn't pay off for Dargo. Dargo is very low on damage here. So that means we are applying less corrosion, right? Yeah, that's way, way less damage. 50 million, but obviously the RNG is higher now because of this low crit on Rook. So if you compare that with this now. No, I don't believe Sacridia is better than Dargo in this team. Nothing changed for Sacridia since season 3 and she was worse than Dargo. I think Keldek even tested Inspired Sacridia previously. So look at this huge difference, 79 million damage, okay, at this stage. So the set bonus is not worth it. So I'm better off with the Rook the way he is, okay? But maybe I can find better equipment here. So this is something I crafted today, and I'm waiting to upgrade that to the legendary once we get access to these legendary stones that can upgrade the equipment. Her visual much better. Fonts on the new Aura cat. Hendrix, I didn't like her. I'd actually never pulled her on my main account, but I don't like her. She doesn't seem too good. And as you can see, this is my attack percentage equipment, and yeah, it's terrible across the board. So let's look at this set. Okay, this set is good because it gives me crit rate as well. So very, very useful. And it's called Shade of Death. So this is what I have. And I got crit rate, crit damage here. And crit rate, crit damage, and attack percentage. So in my opinion, this is way better. But those are actually all really nice heads. So let's do it. Because maybe we'll get a good roll. We can use it on different heroes as well, okay? The crit rate works really well. So, yeah, 310 attack, that's huge at this stage. I mean, okay, 8% crit rate is good. But I think this will make a big difference. But we can try it, right? That's what we are doing here. So if I replace this, that means my RNG is lower, okay? And I got it saved. I got the screenshot as well. So this is what we're looking at. And since we have this 10 speed, we can compare it, right? Obviously, once I do manual, it will increase the damage as well, okay? But it's quite important to do it this way. So this is what we're looking at, okay? This is the previous damage. Now my RNG is lower, but my damage is also lower on the Rook. So let's see. Oh, Keldek, that Maitan guy is very good if you don't have Ascetius. I'm really happy I got him as well, plus the horse as well. So yeah, really looking forward. So you can reset Inspire Heroes and later use it for artifact if you want. Yes, Chris, you can do that. Well, Epicurus, if you don't have Rook, you might consider pulling there, but what if Rook loses rank 1 on Vortex next season? What if they release a stronger hero? Obviously, I have Rook now, so I'm not gonna pull in that banner. I'm pulling in the Fire banner to get Flora or Crisis or someone else. So yeah, 76 million. That is not that bad, right? But let's do it again, okay? Let's do it at least one more time. To see if that was just a lower end or the higher end. Pykestone, Arrakis, and Beaks. Do you think it's a good for Vortex? I mean, getting decent damage. No, it's not good for Vortex, Rashid Cloris. If you have Garfin team will outdamage that. Garfin North, Garfin Bledin will outdamage any burn team. Zephy banner? Yeah, I'm not going for Zephy. Huge JCL, the development on the Oak Festival is finished. So they will definitely release it, but they don't know when and they don't know in what form. So the development part is finished, so there's no reason not to release it. It's just a matter of when and how. So 77 million. So not that far away. Let's do it again. We don't know if it's going to be 120 dice. We did. Remember, we gave them feedback that we don't like it. And the reason they postponed it is because the community didn't like it. Yeah, if it's not an exclusive... Well, not even pick. I mean, if it's a random exclusive from the banner at 120, that is still a good deal. He's sitting, yeah. We told them, I mean, someone else did tell them today on the chat that they should really release an update because people are holding to the dice. And it's not nice to hold to your dice in a gacha game because you feel like you're not getting anything new and it's annoying. You know, everyone wants to play with new heroes. Yeah, but remember, they also want to release Dungeon and Dragon collab. That's the thing. If they release Dungeon and Dragon collab and then they release the Oak Festival, they released 2 major events at the same time. Okay, so I'm still getting a little bit more damage with more attack and less crit. So this was better. Okay. Let's see if I can get a better weapon. No, this is not going to be a better weapon. It might be better weapon for another hero though. Nope. Okay, defensive. Nothing better here. That's my only crit rate glove. So we'll use it. And I didn't farm runes. As you can see, I refuse to farm equipment at this stage. It's not worth it. So now Whisk is the second damage dealer. So let's see what I'm wearing on Whisk. And I'm wearing this attack percentage glove here because the crit rate is low. However, I know I have this crit damage glove from this set. So if I push that, I'm going to lose a lot of attack though. A lot of attack. And I don't have good runes. I have this attack rune. This is a defense and this is a crit damage, but I lose even more attack. to get 8% crit. Okay, so it's not worth it in my opinion. But let's see what chest I have. So I have attack percentage chest. Let's look at this. That's worse. That's even less crit. Okay, so let's... Yeah, I don't want to really spend much here. Okay, so HP, attack, enlightenment. Yeah, there's nothing offensive here. But let's see these helmets that I had here. So this one or this one. This is huge. This will give me a lot of crit. This might actually work well. So let's try this and let's run it a few times and see the difference. Yeah, Calavera, I'm getting her definitely. You're not spending your Wurmaro on stamina? Yeah, don't do that. I mean, I don't think we got much chance to get to top 20 this season anyway. I think those Korean players are just too big. And everyone else, you know, if you don't have these exclusive heroes, you're not gonna do well. Well, we'll see, obviously. I tried Astion without the timers and I always had worse results. I don't know why. Okay, so I got a little bit less damage, but is it less damage because Rook stats changed? Because Whisk stats changed. So this is what we had previously. So Rook did 5 million less. Whisk did a little bit more. But Dargo must have died earlier. So let's try this again and then I'll remove the timings. Yeah, reason I don't know. When I ran it on auto, I always had worse results. I don't know why. I'll try it on auto. Oh, Slashy, the timing on Sunarel is just because... what's her name? Astion dies here, no matter what I do. Even if she's got full HP, she still dies. At this stack. And I have to manual cast it. I'll try it again. Okay, I see what he's doing here. Because look at her HP. Before the ultimate is on, she's at full HP. She just gets one-shotted. Okay, 75. I shouldn't be doing more damage with this. Sorry, I should be doing more damage with this. The stats. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, exactly. She does that. But the Slashy, the idea here is to let her die at 6 minutes. I'm not improving the team's timings at the moment. I just want to see different damage output when I put different equipment. Because I could manual every time I run this, I could manual it till I get to 8 minutes. But that will take too much time, if you know what I mean. Instead of playing this for 1 minute, it will take me 3 minutes. Yeah, so let me explain what I'm doing here, for those who joined. So what I'm doing here is, without manually casting ultimate on Scenario, Astayan dies. She always dies at the same time because she just gets one-shotted. She can't survive this single hit at around 65 to 70 stacks, so the teams always die at the same time. Instead of me stopping it every 2 minutes like we used to do to see the damage, I'm just running it through till she dies, till the team basically finishes, and it takes me like 1 minute per run to see how much of a damage improvement my changes in my equipment are doing, okay? And I'm looking for this highest damage output. So previously we had 79 million up to 80, and now with this RNG I got to 85 million. That is huge, okay? This is a huge improvement. So if you look at this is my highest previously with previous equipment setup. Now I also survived a little bit longer though, but that means I did one extra skill. So before that skill went off, I was at 78 million. So I believe this is better in this case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. So this change works. And maybe also it works because we got her on auto. So yeah, let's keep her on auto because this already helped us survive a little bit longer. So this set is on. Yeah, and I have more crit damage than... So basically I'm getting the maximum benefit here because I can get up to 20% extra damage from this set. So that's the maximum benefit. Now who else? Okay, so we can... No way! Did you see what I've done? I forgot to put the gloves on Dargo. And I was doing more damage than with gloves on Dargo. That's why Dargo is doing such a low damage. Oh. Yeah, oh, seriously, my goblin team sucks as well, don't worry. Oh yeah, let's go for this. That's terrible, by the way. I should probably even go for this. At least we got set bonus here. Yeah, I need to use accuracy chest at this stage, but I could go for this one instead. So I'll get 2 set bonuses. I shouldn't save it, but... Alright, so let's see. I'm expecting this to go through the roof now. So I've done 80 million. Sorry, that was 84. I didn't take a screenshot. I done 84 million damage without gloves on Dargo. On full auto. It can happen, Slashy, it can happen. I mean, you know, today is the day and this is why I wanted to stream, is today is a day where I basically will come up with my team that will start and slowly min-max, okay? So every day there will be small improvements. I'm not gonna spend stamina until I get double. So look at this. 96 million. Oh, Mark, I know about that, but the thing is, manual casting will add 2 minutes to each test. That's why I'm doing this 6 minutes 40 as a mark, you know, if that makes sense. Once I start doing manual, this damage will go through the roof, okay? So don't worry, that's the idea here. And this is why I have scenario on this weird timing, okay? 16.5 basically, which should not be that, okay? This should be this, okay? Sorry, was it 28 and a 9? I think it was something like that, or 29 and a 9. Let's just put it back here and I'll show you what I mean. Right. Yeah, 29.8.9. So this is basically the timing that I usually run, but it doesn't matter at this stage. If I need to manual cast him, I might as well put whatever I want and I'll cast it manually once it comes to that. But yeah, this works. Okay, so this is a huge damage improvement now. So yeah, we got this double mixture of sets on Dargo with witches remain. I don't really have much to improve for scenario. As you can see, I could try him with the staff, but look at this, I'll lose so much attack. Right, that is huge. I don't really have equipment. Look at this. I'm using a serial glove with HP because I don't have any other serial glove except for the crit rate that I'm using on Rook. So yeah, maybe I got something new here. But I don't see anything better. You see, there's no attack percentage anywhere there. He doesn't need accuracy. So same here, I went for attack percentage. There's like crit rate, crit damage. Okay, that's cool, but we don't have that set with crit rate, crit damage now. This is another one that might be an improvement. But yeah, we got the resistance. Okay, so gold again at this stage is quite hard to get by. And again, attack percentage, but I know I got something new. Maybe I can use this. So attack percentage, and I got this. What does it give me? 3 enlightenment, 10 defense, 25. Nope, that is not a good choice. 9% crit damage. I mean, that is beneficial. I'll lose a little bit of HP, which is well, might be a game changing as well. But yeah, not much I can do. I don't have any runes, negative runes. I'm using the attack one here. I could go for the crit damage, but I lose too much attack. So can't improve him. And again, her, another issue, look at her equipment, okay? HP or attack. I mean, she scales with the max HP when it comes to healing. Yeah, it's either Ogok and Scenarial or Furbuff and Scenarial. Yeah, if you have Crisis will really help you. Definitely past 150, okay? Because shields are huge in this game. You probably will. I mean, no, not really. If your team can survive 150 stacks, if your tank can survive 150 stacks, you don't need to manual scenario. You can use him as Garius. You can use him as a big shield applier at 21.5. So that's my goal. Once my tank has proper equipment and can survive 150 stacks on Vortex 4, his timing will be... Well, no, this will be his timing, right? So he casts his ultimate, which gives invincibility, and 5 seconds later, he heals. So he will heal at 21.5, and then will put a big shield with the Gatekeeper staff. He will be like Garius, but he will also apply the attack penalty on the enemy team constantly. Okay, so that's the goal of Scenario. And as I said, that's when I'll stop manually casting him. At the moment, obviously, we have to, because the tank is getting smashed. So yeah, no more improvements really. And artifact wise, again, this is so much better than the corrosion artifact, and I spend resources to show that. Okay, I used my main account as a test account, and this is so much better. But let's give it a go. I mean, maybe something has changed. Did I save? No, I didn't save at 90 million. So let's run this again. Let's look at the RNG. Let's take a screenshot of this fight and then put the corrosion artifact. But yes, I don't want to manual Scenario. I really don't. Hi Vega, welcome. Oh, message requests. Yeah, quite a lot of you are misunderstanding what I'm doing here. So once again, I'm not going all out yet. I'm trying to min-max equipment, and there's no point of me manually cast Scenario Ultimate and make this fight go till 9 minutes. Because I will need to do it for every test. Right? So that will mean instead of me running a test for 1 minute, I will need to do it for 3 minutes, which means I'll do less tests. Okay, so let's save this. 94 million. There we go. And you can see that what's her name? Dargo's damage has went up with gloves. Imagine that, 1.7 million extra damage when we actually put equipment on the hero. Whisk damage has went up by like 2 million. But Rook's damage went by 12. Right, so I do 94 million on auto. So what was I supposed to do? Right, I lost my thought. Sorry about that. So let's put the corrosion artifact. Okay, so that means his crit rate will stay the same. His stats will stay the same. He's gonna lose 30% of crit rate, and he's going to lose 45% on crit damage, and also 80% crit damage, right? So his stats are way lower now. Look at this. That is not impressive. Yes, his attack went up, but is it going to be better? Because he's now applying the 25% more corrosion. However, if his damage drops by 25% on the skills, he will apply less corrosion. So let's see how powerful Poison of the Swamp is at this stage, because, you know, once we get the perfect equipment, the corrosion artifact might overtake the Poison of the Swamp. However, with Poison of the Swamp, we can focus on attack percentage on almost every piece of equipment, because we have this guaranteed 30% crit rate and 45% crit damage, which again is what makes this artifact such powerful pick. I would say probably one of the best picks for you, especially for those people who don't have exclusive artifacts for your exclusive heroes. Because if you put this artifact on Rook, he will still do a lot of damage, and we're gonna do that just now after few fights like this to compare the damage output. Because that's the idea behind this stream today. If I didn't want to test things and show you different outcomes, I would just do it offline, right? And then release a video tomorrow. So 91 million, and let's look at the stats, okay? I hope you can see my screen. I don't remember if you can. Yeah, you can, okay. So obviously RNG being RNG, but if we look at the damage output here, can't move it, what's happening? Yeah, look at this. Whisk's damage has went down by 3 million. And that's the difference here. Really, that is the difference. Whisk doing less damage. Everything else is very similar, right? Rook lost 700. So that's huge, okay? So if we go back here and, oh no, actually, yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna put the corrosion artifact, right? And this is for those of you who don't have an exclusive artifact, and this will show how far away this artifact is. So we had 91 million. Please someone remember that. We had 91 million. Stat-wise, this artifact has given more stats to Rook. I think now I am at 100% crit rate with this artifact for Rook. Yeah, obviously, it's RNG crit rate issues, so it could go close to the 94 million or even 87. But there we go. Let's try the Poison of the Swamp. Let's see how powerful it is. But I think 3 million difference, that's like 30% damage difference on Whisk. So look at that 10 million damage difference. So let's look at the Rook's output, okay? So, okay, this is the comparison here. So that's Rook with an exclusive artifact and Rook without exclusive artifact. The difference is 7 million, 8 million, 8.5 million difference. So that's not much. That's actually really good. So let's do this. Rook. Exclusive. Right. Let me quickly save this. Oh, why is it so slow? When I have OBS lately, everything is like slowing down. Okay, so if I go to, because that will be for the video purpose. Okay, so that was with Rook exclusive, and this one is with Poison of the Swamp. Now the team's damage also dropped because of Whisk losing that cool artifact. Rook. Poison of the swamp. So Rook, poison of the swamp. Okay, let's run it again, because that might have been the bad RNG or the good RNG as well. And in the meantime, I will look at what's happening. I read that the OBS update really tanked its performance. Yeah, I mean, when I have OBS up, I have a really good computer, don't get me wrong. When I have OBS up, sometimes things lag, like my computer is lagging. And when I look at the performance of my computer, it's like nothing is jamming it up. Thank you, Vega. Much appreciated for the feedback. Obviously, I still learn the game myself. I still make lots of mistakes. Especially, you know, when I'm doing things live, I need to both entertain the viewers and focus on what I'm doing. And when I switch between what I'm doing and entertainment, I lose the focus and I make silly mistakes. And when I'm doing something offline, then I'm focused on what I'm doing, so the content is a little bit better than the one I do on live. I'm still trying my best. Okay, so let's see, that was 80 something million previously, was it? Yeah, 83 million. Oh yeah, I hope season 5 will have new content, new dungeons, something new. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the old new dungeons. I always enjoy them. There's always something refreshing, etc. It's cool. But I would like new things in the game. The game needs new things. The game needs something that will allow us to change either the substats of the equipment or the main stats of the equipment. The game needs something like the mythic equipment should have only percentage stats. You only get it in the end game, right? So in the end game, the percentage stats are much better than the flat stats. Okay, that's what's annoying me, like all this equipment stuff. Sorry, so we were supposed to do this. That's fine. Okay, now I want to try something else. This artifact is pretty cool, but there's another one that is really powerful this season. Look at this. Okay, well, we're gonna lose a little bit of attack, but we'll get 40% crit rate. So we will be at 84% crit rate. Let's try this. So remember, Rook has no exclusive. This is for those of you who are free to play and manage to get all these legendary heroes. It's possible. There are free to play players who have Rook. I think Iris is one of them. Obviously, you might not have all those fives. They're quite hard to get. I mean, like Scenario and Astayan. But if you have access to these heroes and you're looking for artifacts, Poison of the Swamp is just probably the best damage artifact in the game right now. You know that you can actually build Tonalnen with... I think you need like 30% crit rate with this artifact. 30% crit rate. Nice, Mr. Satori. Obviously, everyone plays different games, so this is why I enjoy doing free-to-play friendly content, but I also hate it, because if I do a content and I use a single legendary artifact, which I believe 90% of free-to-play players has, there will always be someone who comments that he doesn't have it. And I feel bad, right, about that I used an artifact that someone doesn't have, but 90% has. Same with the heroes. I would expect, maybe not season 5, but season 4. Sorry, maybe not season 4, but season 5. Most people will have the Horn heroes. I got Sufa today. That's my first one, though. But, you know, if you don't have all 5, you at least have one of them, okay? That's what I mean. But yeah, there we go, 83 million damage. So that's an increase of damage compared to this. Can you see the screen? No, you can't. Let's do that. Okay, so this is the previous one where Rook had the poison of the swamp. He still does it. He still has it. Dargo has Witch's Remain, and Whisk had the Corrosion Artifact. Now he doesn't have a Corrosion Artifact. He's got the crit rate one, and his damage is up by 2 million. Everyone else is very similar. However, Rook lost 1 million damage. This again might be a crit rate issue, so let's run it again. See you later, Kaldek. Have a nice one. Sorry, I'm just going through chats as well. By the way, I got the last code. I got last code with Heliolite dice. Let me have a look which one. Sorry, I just need to make sure you don't see my screen in case I show the codes. So I got 3 Heliolite dice code today. This is the last code, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it away on YouTube in about 20 minutes. Just as a reminder, I didn't put it there. Okay, so yeah, we lost damage across the board. So what happened? The team's damage is very similar though. So no, actually, Whisk damage has went down a little bit compared to previous one. Rook's damage has dropped almost 1.7 million, but we still did very similar damage. So whose damage went up? Oh yeah, the difference is the Whisk's damage basically. So yeah, Whisk damage here. Corrosion Artifact will boost Rook's damage, but with this artifact, if you don't really... Because remember, the Corrosion Artifact can only be used by Corrosion heroes. You can't really use it on anyone else to get the benefits. So if you have that Scarab, gem, or whatever it's called, overall your account will be better. You don't need to actually spend a dupe to get a legendary artifact, because your team's damage, and that's what matters, right? In the end, what matters is your total damage rather than specific hero damage. This will be better early in the game, because once we get better equipment, it all will change probably. I'm not saying it will, but it might probably change as well, okay? So let's load it. And what do we have here? Is it the best setup that I had? I hope it is. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. So now let's do the proper run. You need to be very careful when you do that, because if you don't have enough skill haste on Snarl, you might miss on his ultimate. So I remember the previous one, the previous highest one was like 117 million. So it didn't change much. Although we had all these little improvements, the RNG at this time is lower, and now we are at 150. That means she's going to die, and I should have actually pressed that. So 120 million, not quite happy with it. That is only 3 million improvement from the previous best score. But I got that recorded as well for the video purposes later on. I'll montage. Let me just take a screenshot quickly. This is what we're trying to beat now. Before we beat it, actually, let's see the standings, okay? Because obviously I don't do min-maxing much this season, but there is another Rook that is way above me, right? So we have this one here. That's not a Rook. There is a big Rook, okay? This is team that I would love to beat. That will be like a very big achievement for me, because this player is rather good, and he's good and amazing equipment, as you can see. Just this is just tremendous at this stage. I mean, wow. Okay, he's got attack percentage, legendary equipment as well. He's running Ogog though, so I'm not sure how good that is. And Crisis, he's got I5 Whisk. Now, if he changes the artifact, OP Fire, is that what you did? 135 million on your Rook. So yeah, if he changes this artifact to the Poison of the Swamp, his damage will go up tremendously. Okay, that's the thing to remember. Another attack percentage. What's it called? Chest that I don't have. And Dargo with Witches Remain. Again, full legendary equipment. He's got like really good equipment. Look at, excuse me, look at this. Another attack percentage chest. So he's way ahead on the equipment, with a mythic equipment as well. So I'm getting close to him. I mean, 120 million. No one else is even close at this moment. Obviously, this doesn't matter because 410 is the same. Basically reward. Okay, I can't get to 3. Okay, rank 3 would mean I need to get. Oh, I might, if I had proper equipment. Okay, if I had proper equipment, if I beat 135 million, I could get rank 3 this week. Unless obviously everyone else who didn't save, and there's quite a few, as you can see. I think this is a no, it's not a Rook player, but probably is. Few of them will eventually take over. I mean, I don't. Is there any other Rook player that haven't saved yet? Oh, he is, but he didn't level up his Rook yet. So there's a chance if I do 134 million, I can take him over. But my equipment is. You're past Friday. Are you on my server, OP Fire? Is that you? OP Fire Rage. Did you do 135 million on your Rook? It doesn't show here. Oh, there you are. You just popped. Oh man, you have a full set. I don't have full set. And you have attack chest. Oh, yeah, I can't do better equipment than that. Okay, this is my chance here. I have better equipment than your Whisk, but you have legendary rune. So yeah, let's see Dargo. Ah, triple set again. I don't have triple sets. Yeah, but you went okay, another chest. Right. You got Oasis set. Oh. Yeah, so see, that's the issue. When I crafted my gear, this was bugged and you couldn't get an Oasis set. You couldn't get an Oasis set. Yeah, so your Astion is probably way better than mine. But well done, mate. I mean, that's amazing. Oh, oh man. Okay, wow. Okay, looking at his equipment and my equipment, I don't think I will get that damage. But if I did, 135 million. I don't think I will. As I said, I'm not min-maxing this season. But wow, your equipment. Look at my equipment. Ready? Accuracy chest. Not a full set, it's cross set here. Blue runes. Not a full set on Rook, because I don't have an attack percentage chest. I need to use an epic one, because it's still better than anything else that I have. I'm not gonna use resistance chests, etc. This is my first full set. Okay, so this is not too bad. My whisk is proper, but blue rune, I don't have the chest you have, so my healing is a little bit lower, but at this stage I wouldn't worry too much. And I need to use the ancestral protection set, so she dies early. So she dies early, okay, OP Fire. If I had the Oasis set, access to Oasis set, when I was crafting this equipment, I could probably do better. But sadly, that was bugged. Okay, I was supposed to do a video, but they fixed it once I go home, so I was away for like whole day today. So yeah, well done, OP Fire. Well done, mate. I mean, it feels great to beat this Inspiration 5 teams. Although we're using a Rook, so you know. But yeah, I got like 10 of each bread left. Okay, I'm playing the long game. I don't care about the Vortex at all. I mean, if you're aiming for rank 20, top 20, or even top 40, maybe with the changes to the Vortex, it's a little bit different, but you should not worry about Temporal Vortex at all. Temporal Vortex matter for players who want to rank between 50 to top 500. The difference there is minimal, and getting higher on Temporal Vortex ladder is good and worth it. But if you're aiming for top 20, top 40 maybe this season, it's all about the Continental Challenge, Otherworld, and the end game as well, okay? So don't stress too much about Temporal Vortex at this stage in the game. Save your resources. Go for the end game, really. Okay? Make 6 strong teams rather than 1. But obviously with Rook, if you're a Rook player, your chance is huge, okay? Chance of you getting good ranking on Temporal Vortex is increased. But you still need to build that team. And if you try and spend all your stamina this early on equipment, it might not pay off. I mean, I spent few breads today trying to get attack percentage chest. And I failed. I didn't get any. So tomorrow I'm going to farm. I think Ancestral Battlefield is open tomorrow, so I will try to get some negative runes. I'll also try to get some positive runes. So I'll probably spend a little bit of stamina in the dungeons, but not extra stamina. I'm not going to use bread. Okay, I'll use bread once I get to the double drop. That's where I'll use my bread. I always do that, and I always recommend everyone to do it. I mean, people are not happy with me sharing these strategies, but that's the most efficient way to play. Obviously, Vortex is still cool. You still want to compete, especially if you can compete against these big players. As you can see, OP Fire kicked their ass. They're too late on the Rook train. But yeah, I'm definitely not in that boat, okay? So 120 is what I've done, the highest so far. It all depends on RNG, and I'm looking at my damage and the stacks. So I don't think this will be a better run unless I'm really lucky with the crits now. So yeah, 105. and I got 2 more rotations, okay, before she dies. Okay, 110. And she's dead on the next rotation, so... Okay, 121, we're getting there, but I don't think we can get much higher. And in the end, all that min-maxing that I've done, I spent an hour adjusting the equipment, right? It gave me a 4 million damage increase. So let's see what happened here, okay? So this is another run, and this time around we have a better result, although not that significant. So what happened? Dargo damage was lower, RNG again. Rook's damage went up by 600k, is it? Yeah. Whisk damage was the same. Everyone else damage doesn't really matter, okay? So yeah, Rook damage went up, but Dargo's damage went down, which meant not much, really. Well, there's a reason why I put Dargo where she is. At least that's what I always thought. So let's save this one, okay? 828. How much did I survive previously? I think I survived longer in the previous image. Screenshots. Let me see. While it's loading. Now, come on. Stream Elements is killing it. 835 compared to 828. So yeah, I survived a little bit longer. Okay, so we got this saved now. That's our highest. 5 minutes till the giveaway. So let's run it again. So yeah, the reason why I do this is that's why I believe that the cast time of this will be reduced because she's closer, right? I could do this as well because we don't have what it's called. Yeah, so we don't really care about how that positioned here. But I always thought this will reduce the time that the skill goes onto the boss. So let's see that, because it flies, okay? Dargo's ultimate flies. It takes 3 seconds. It doesn't matter at this point, because we still apply everything before the damage dealers throw their ultimates. Okay, so this will help a little bit when it comes to manual casting. Okay, and tomorrow we have what's called Ancient Battlefield open, so I'll spend my stamina there to get some runes. And this will improve the damage of the team. And that's what I'm gonna do until we get the double drop. Every day, spend a little bit of stamina on goblins as well, right? Because we need to make sure we have enough to get 3 teams. Remember, 3 teams on the first week of Continental Challenge. We got a full week to do so. But farming domains is a good way to utilize your stamina as well. Okay, 66. I think this is where she's usually dropping. Let's give it a go. One more turn. Oh! You said it will be easier. See my hand? I got baited there. Let's try again. Yeah, Astyan is amazing. Yeah, I think it's one more week, Jack's gaming, isn't it? Before we see them on the test server. That's what I mean. Oh, I was supposed to show Kaldek my Goblin team, but he's away. Oh, did I do it too slow? Okay, I managed to do it, but I'm afraid if I don't have any haste, and I'll need to cast it perfectly. There you go, I got some haste. So that's the issue when you do this, right? When you speed up and you slow down. If you're not paying attention, you will screw it up. Don't point the mouse to her, just pull the mouse a bit. Let's enlist. That's how you do it. Okay, I need to get used to that. Because obviously my brain is doing it a different way. Okay, I see. I see what you meant. Okay, last rotation when we can do that. Yeah, I pointed it at her again. Okay, 120. So I think this is my maximum. 120 something. 8 minute 30. Okay, let's do one more thing. Let's do one more thing, okay? So I'll lose 400 attack across the board. But let's see if this will pay off. Oh, I'll lose a lot of attack here. Because if I can survive later on at the 150 stacks, if I can survive maybe 10, 20 stacks, maybe this will pay off. I mean, the 400 attack is really beneficial for Rook and Dargo as well. Sunara lost 1000 attack, so he will do way less damage this round. But I want to see if this will help her survive, because once I get to the 140 stacks, but I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to change the ultimate. Dang. What I wanted to do is cast it earlier, but I won't be able to do that. She will die anyway. It won't change the outcome. She will get one-shotted. You'll see what I mean, because I will try at 140 stacks. I will cast ultimate here, right? But on the next rotation, I should cast it 5 seconds earlier to get the healing, but I won't be able to do that unless I will cast it really early. On the last rotation, if I cast it around here, I will be able to do it. I see my brain is doing the same thing. So If I cast it around here, then I can. Oops, my hand went there. Slashy must be like, ah, he didn't learn. Well, 75 million damage at 100 stacks. I don't think that is good. We'll see, obviously, where it gets us. But you see now why I didn't do the tests for the whole battle, because it takes too much time per battle to do it. Yeah, definitely lower damage. Look at that. I mean, 120 stacks and I'm barely at 100 million damage. So yeah, it's not worth it. Oh, and someone else died. That was just bad RNG. Or maybe that's because the haste changed as well and there's a different cast on the battle skill. So we missed on the attack penalty. Okay, so not much left to do. Let's just try and save it. Okay, 121. I think this is my maximum this day, basically. With the equipment I have. And after this, I'm going to do the last giveaway, the last code. Okay, so let's do that. Let's see how this fight plays out, and we're gonna enter the number. So let me prepare the dice roller. The giveaway is on YouTube, not Twitch today. So if you're watching me on Twitch, you might consider jumping to YouTube. We also send them feedback to make heroes like Scenario to have a priority target when it comes to skill timing. So if you set up a skill timing, you should be able to choose a target that Scenario will always cast the ultimate on. This will be so cool and make everything so easy to pull off instead of us doing this every time we get to a certain amount of stacks. I feel like it's not bad. 110 and the last stack, basically. So that's where she can survive, and now she will be a dead meat. Okay, one more ultimate from the teammates. 120. I'm saving it. I mean, that's the lowest of the damages that I've done. Yeah, the lowest of all the ones that I've done, but I'm saving it. I mean, that's me basically done. Let's just do the giveaway. And yeah, let's get over with it. Okay, so giveaway, dice roller. Let me pull it out here. Bang, you can see that screen. Let's go to YouTube and do a pop-out chat. Should happen soon if Stream Elements allows it. So there we go. Right, so the rules are as simple as always. We'll roll the dice 1 to 10. Today, 1 to 10, since there's no many viewers. And only the numbers below the brackets, okay? So go for it. 1 to 10, put the number in. Only first number is taken into consideration. And yeah, good luck, everyone. Now, if you jumped to YouTube and you're on YouTube, please consider liking the stream as well. It will help with the visibility of the stream after I finish, so people can rewatch it, see what I've done, and try and copy. Now, obviously, if there's only one winner, there will be no duck racing, as that makes no point. Again, for those of you who are on Twitch, the giveaway is happening only on YouTube today, and this is the last free Heliolite dice code that I have. I'll wait for the new batch. Hopefully it will arrive soon, as the content creator rewards have been sent recently, so the codes, the giveaway codes, follow shortly after. So yeah, oh yeah, there we go, almost there daily. So yeah, there we go. Nice damage. Obviously, still a lot of people to do the damage, so I'm not expecting being anywhere close. Probably top 10 might be achievable. But other than that, I mean, there's at least few people who will take me over. Oh, is someone playing on 2 accounts? So you got this Saphirella, and we got this Saphirella. All right. Probably 2 accounts, wow. Maybe someone quit a game and gave him the account. Okay, so let's see how it's looking on the dice roller and the giveaway. You just need to go to my YouTube, Hugh Jessel, and put a number between 1 to 10. That's all you need to do to participate in YouTube giveaway. Okay, a few more minutes. People are jumping over. Let's give them a chance as well. If you want your Rook to drop 1 billion damage tonight, yes, drop the like button. Thank you, Michelle. If I pronounce your name wrong, I'm really sorry. Okay, so the brackets are ready. I'll wait till 12 past, which is 1 more minute, which is, well, not even 1 minute, it's now, okay? Oh, did he, Fred? Nice, nice to know. Okay, let's do it, okay? Only a few of you are here. If we can't get the right number, we'll roll again. So let's see. Number 3. Do we have a 3? I see 1 3. I see 2 3s. Ali, too late. You did it after I put this the score, so sadly your answer will not be taken into consideration. So Jack Gaiman. So yeah, we'll do the duck race. What's that? Close. Okay. So names, edit list, and we got Jack Gaiman. We got Gabriel B as well. There we go. So only 2 3s, really. Oh no, sorry, 1 more. There we go. 3rd one. There we go. So 3. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it 1.5 minutes, since there's only 3 ducks. Okay, we got a Batman duck on the bottom, we got a wizard duck, and we got a swimmer. So good luck, everyone. let's set it up here. Let's make the screen bigger. Yeah, so we made the screen bigger and only the ads got bigger. Great. So let's start. Good luck, everyone. I'm getting hungry, so it's something after 43 seconds left. Now, those of you who are in the dark race, please, well, we'll find out who wins, but I'll need to contact you. So you need to decide if you want to get contacted on Twitch via Whisper, or if you want to get contacted on Discord as well. So it looks like Jack Gaiman is winning, but 10 seconds left. Is there anyone else who can sprint? Like, we know at the end, usually someone sprints, and look at this, the swimmer duck, the diver. Who would have thought that the one who's equipped for swimming wins? Well done. Katarino PT, please write me a message on chat how you want me to contact you. Okay, either Twitch, Whisper, or Discord. If Discord, please write a message to Gorax _. Okay, but let's wait for the winner to answer. Because if we don't get answer, we will move on to the next winner as well. So, oh yeah, Arena. I almost forgot to play Arena today. Yeah, come on, where's our winner? I will, Discord, driving. Okay, Katarino PT, I'll wait for you. Couple minutes. I know you're here. If you could just let me know what is your Discord tag, so when I see the message, I'll know it's you. That will be helpful as well. If not, don't worry about it too much. Oh, wow. People dropped me. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't change equipment yet. So yeah, let's change the equipment on my defense. As you can see, it's still crappy. So do I have any defensive? Yeah, I got the emissary one. But I would prefer to build him tanky. I don't think I have a defense glove of any kind. Okay, emissary. That's interesting. Skill haste and attack. Oh, okay, not really that good. Since it's legendary, let's go for it. The defensive set will be better. So if I do this, I can do an emissary set here. Yeah, lower defense though. That's a shame. Food doesn't help a Vortex. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got the message. Okay, Katarino, I send you a message. Could you please reply on the YouTube chat so I can confirm it's you? Yeah, HP, no, not really. So what do I have when it comes to defense? I have this emissary set, so I have 3 now, okay. That's interesting, is it? Yeah, and he can actually dish out a lot of ultimates. Maybe let's change this as well. Let's put something that I won't be using much. So let's look for defense here. Oh, that's actually solid. Lots of defense. Thank you. Okay, so I'm sending you a free Heliolite dice code and good luck. That's all my codes this month gone now. Hopefully I'll get more soon. Renal PT. There we go. So that's all done. Let's close the dark race because it's somewhere in the background. Yeah, okay, let's do this because people are kicking my ass. So the tank is done. Another tank. I would love to put stun set on the Reaper cast, but I don't have it, so I'll go for this one so he can survive and take the damage of the team as well. Sadly, nothing really good here. So I'll lose a lot of defense. I'll get a lot of crit rate though. And do I have another defensive chest here? Cyril set. Okay. I mean, I could use Cyril set on him instead and put some defensive with crit rate. Yeah, and we can put defensive set on someone else. So there it is. So we got Cyril here, and okay. Okay, so this crit rate, crit damage, accuracy. Yeah, we want this defensive stats rather than the offensive here, and I can use something like that. Time being, and I got something like this as well. Okay, so that's done. She can actually wear this. She can wear this set because she's wearing that on the goblin in the goblins as well. Oh, okay. I still have that there. She needs only 3 pieces anyway. Yeah, I got this so I can play something like that and then make him offensive. Did I miss something on the chat? Sorry, guys. Gross beard energy early. Tell us something about you to lag. Some browser on the same device and basically 30 seconds difference. Wow, Gorax, who are you using for Grave of Venom currently? I'll show you the team in a second. Hate to play PvP, prefer to pain run in Goblins all season. Yeah, I understand what you mean, but still, I don't want to fall too far behind in the arena. It's not good. Okay, so I guess I'll need to go for this with her. She can do a lot of damage though, since I don't have any other sets. So if we look for crit rate. Okay, and now I just need some kind of gloves. from this set. So crit damage or attack percentage. Let's go for this. This is quite defensive here. Yeah, and I don't think I have too much enlightenment chests. I have this one. Do I want to spend gold? This is actually attack speed set, but it will give me what? All this. Oh, I'll get that enlightenment. Okay. Let's do this. So a lot of healing coming from her. A little bit of damage though. Okay. So that's saved now. Okay, so this team is way more powerful now. And I can start kicking some ass, give me some shadow teams. Shadow teams are quite easy for me to beat, but this is not good. But let's start somewhere, right? Let's try this. Yeah, I mean, I play Arena just for the rewards. I don't care about the rankings. Really, I don't. So I just want the free rewards that they give us, basically, and that's it. Oh, okay, I'm gonna lose it. Nothing died on his side, and he's just smashing me. So much healing coming from his team. Yeah, Gulendel and Zarlov is still powerful combo, so let's avoid him. Let's go for someone here. Again, Gulendel, Felicity. Yeah, this is annoying. I want shadow teams. I'm really good against shadow teams. Why is everyone playing Gulendel? That's a stall team with some damage. Could probably take it. Oh, that's my guildmate. Oh, someone's playing against him. Let's try this. I don't like Ascetius, but maybe I'll be lucky enough to take him down. This is another team that is quite powerful. Like, so much sustain, and Ascetius. Ascetius is a hero that doesn't need anyone else to basically demolish enemy team. So let's see. Can I even kill them? Oh, I did. Okay, wow. Who did that? Who did that damage there? Snarl. Ooh, Perkunte. Tamar. Yeah, annoying. Let's see, 38. Oh, let's see the new hero in action. Okay, let's see that exclusive. So control immunity. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage. And he's shielding Asphalta as well. Okay, so making Asphalta really powerful. And Asphalta is the squishiest target usually, okay? So yeah, let's see. She still died, okay. There we go. Oh, I didn't look at the screen. What happened? What killed us? Oh, okay, Theodemer probably did. Oh, and Asphalta there's as well, okay. Inspired Asphalta. So she survived. Everyone survived, I believe. It's annoying. Okay, so... I mean... Let's do this. Let's kick Ozil's ass. Let's see if we can... Against Gulendel. I don't like playing against Gulendel. He's still a very powerful hero. In PvP. Okay, but we can't slow down Taldi. Ozil is smashing now. Just need Theodemer to cast his ultimate and we win. There we go. Yeah, now can we kill his Theodemer? Okay, there we go. Wow, Ozul smashes. Wow, okay. If Theodemir survives, I can still win it. That's basically where my damage is, but Sinarl is not doing too bad. That is impossible. That's interesting. There's so much damage on that team. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I mean, now that we have only 10 tries, and it doesn't matter if we win or lose, we still get in the same reward. It's fun. You can try against these biggest whales and see how you do. Instead of, saving your tries. I don't think I have a chance against this. Velocia absorbs so much damage. But that's the thing, people are still playing the same teams they used in Season 1. This is a Season 1 team, nothing changed here. I like when people try new things. Oh, this is interesting. Do I have more tries? So, yeah, look at this. This is interesting. So, new Rata, she's got changed, right? Her passive now is working at the start of the battle. He's using Astayan, that's fine. Epic equipment though. He's using the Halramar, a new hero, so I want to see this fight in action. Scenario based on damage. Okay, cool. And this new guy with the turtle. Okay, I want to slow it down and see what happens. I want to see this hero in action because I got him as well in my recent summoning session. So wow, I got a lot of debuffs. Like, I got a lot of debuffs on my team. And she increases the duration of the debuffs that I got. But is that enough? I mean, he's got Scenario. I think I'm gonna... Oh, no, he casted his Scenario ultimate first, then mine. Okay, which is good, because the invincibility of his Scenario will fall off before I do damage. I kill his backline, and I'm gonna kill his front line as well. I mean, his team works. He's got to rank 5 with this. And what's gonna happen now is people will snipe me. They will wait till I'm asleep, usually, and they will just take my place. It's okay. I mean, I don't care about the ranks. I just want the free rewards and have fun, because that was fun. So, yeah, there we go. That's the last fight. And I'll wake up and I'll be at spot 100 something. That's okay. Right, so everyone, this is it for tonight. I'm not sure when I'll be back streaming. Maybe somewhere in the evening. Sorry, somewhere on the weekend. I think Friday or somewhere, because basically what I have to do now is slowly get the equipment. By slowly, I mean really, really slow. There's no rush. Just spend a little bit of stamina on Grave of Venom. But tomorrow, I think we open Ancient Battlefield. So tomorrow, most of the stamina will be spent on the Ancient Battlefield, yes. To get the levels of the Ancient Battlefield clear, to get extra runes, And then few next days it will be doing domains, goblins, etc. to get ready for the continental challenge, but also putting a little bit of stamina into equipment to make sure there's a progress, there's an upgrade somewhere every day. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do for the next couple days. I will release a video covering my team, my Rook team, and what I've done, all the artifacts comparisons as well. So that will be tomorrow. If you missed it today, you'll have a chance to watch it in a nicer format than spread through the stream. So that's for tomorrow, and I'll see you somewhere on the weekend. Stay safe. Bye. Oh, Hughes, you wanted Venom team. 1 second. Yeah. Actually, you can watch my Venom team on YouTube. I didn't change anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna farm like use all my stamina on the dungeons, just a little bit, because I'm farming the chests. So this is the team that I use for the Venom. Nothing changed. You can see the video. This is the team that cleared level 8. This team can clear level 9 easily as well. Now with the addition of the extra levels and our artifacts improving, equipment improving, as you can see, Cyril said, I got ancestral protection, etc. I'm building haste on him as well. That means when the harpy casts, I don't even use food. It's all auto really. Everyone survives now. They used to die, but now they survive. And there are 2 timings there, but I play it on auto anyway. And by the 2 timings, I'll show you, is just them starting later, okay? And 18-second rotation. They can't really get 18-second rotation, but I want them to cast it basically as soon as possible after this to stay in the rotation, because we use Theodemir, and Theodemir steals the ultimate meter, okay? So we won't be able to utilize the timings here correctly unless we really want to go. You don't have half of these heroes. Yeah, I'm not gonna use free-to-play heroes on my main account, mate, because that will be a waste of resources. That's what I mean, right? That's why I don't cover free-to-play friendly content when I'm playing my main account, because if I leveled up heroes that can work here, I wouldn't be able to compete. And you can actually see how I've done it free-to-play friendly way on my YouTube channel. I didn't do level 9 with this team. I've done level 7. But if you unlocked level 100, you can look into these heroes, as this will give you an idea how to do it. Sorry, you're on Twitch. So this is the link to the YouTube where I did clear level 7 with all epics, okay? And epic, no, legendary artifacts are there. Yeah. Okay, so once again, everyone, thank you for staying with me tonight, and I'll see you all the next time. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, Twitch, wherever you want to watch, and you'll get a notification. If you want to, you can always join my Discord as well. The Discord sends notifications when I'm going online, and if you have any questions, people on my Discord will help you as well. So yeah, stay safe, and I'll